Good afternoon, Wolfpack. This is meteorologist Michael Mugrage with your forecast for the week. Some headlines include, we'll have sunny midweeks today and tomorrow. Conditions are going to change a lot as we go into the weekend. There's still a lot up in the air about that, no pun intended, with regards to Matthew, as it is forecast to come up the East Coast. And then as we go into next week, we'll finally have a return to fall, as we'll have temperatures back into 60s and the humidity going down considerably. Class by class schedule, around 9 a.m. we'll have 65. Noon, the temperatures will rise a little bit up and probably around 70 degrees, and we'll hover around that point around 3 p.m. Now, looking at the satellite image from yesterday, we can see Matthew has made landfall in Haiti and is continuing to move north-northwest. It is about to pound the tip of Cuba and is going to continue moving northwest through the Bahamas. But behind us, we actually have another system that might influence Matthew's path. We have Tropical Storm Nicole with winds of 50 miles per hour. It is meandering around out there. It's not forecast to go anywhere. And then we have another tropical disturbance down here that has about a 20% chance of developing in the next 5 days. All right. Over here, we actually have a pretty neat image, or a GIF of Matthew moving between Haiti and Cuba right now, and it is actually pretty strong looking at the radar representation. The winds are currently at about 140 miles per hour. It's forecast to weaken a bit as it moves through the Bahamas, but the tip of Cuba is definitely not having a good time. Looking at the forecast model tracks, there's a lot of variance going on as things have been shifting, but with regards to the left image, we have the GFS model, which is an American-run model, and its ensemble members, which the ensemble members is basically the model being ran multiple times with initial starting conditions that vary very minutely. And you can see that it's wanting to bring it up the coast and curve it back out to sea. But how close it gets to the coast is still a little bit of a question here. As right now, looking at how things are, it should hug the coast from Florida up through North Carolina. And that will bring very adverse conditions to most of that region if it actually did that. Then we actually have the model track guidance, which is a variance of models on the right side, which initialized at 2 p.m. yesterday. That kind of had the same idea of bringing it close to the coast and then just curving it along the coast out to sea. Now, in the spirit of Halloween coming up this month, 'tis the season, we actually have a very kind of frightening image of Matthew as it was making landfall in Haiti on Tuesday morning. This actually looks like a skull, and I just thought that was really cool and wanted to share that with y'all. In the spirit of Halloween coming up at the end of the month. So now as we look into the day, we'll have highs in the low 70s. It'll be partly cloudy, mostly sunny. Winds will be out of northeast at about 5 to 15 miles per hour. Things don't change much into the night, except it just gets down to 61. Things will clear out, and we'll have winds out of northeast about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Then tomorrow is kind of the same story as today, as we'll have temperatures in the middle 70s under partly cloudy skies and a wind at about 5 to 15 miles per hour. Now, the forecast for 5 days is very tricky as we go into the weekend, but for today and tomorrow, we'll have mostly sunny skies, highs mid-70s. Friday, the rain should start moving in from Matthew, as our highs will be in the mid-70s. Friday night into Saturday, it will get down to 68, and the rain will definitely be picking up. More than likely, assuming that Matthew hugs the coast as the forecast models have said, and then Saturday's just not going to be a good day to be out as it'll probably be raining quite a bit, and the highs will be in the mid-70s. Sunday, a little bit of return to normalcy as our highs will be in the low 70s and things start clearing out, and we return to fall-like weather going into next week as temperatures will be in the lower 70s, upper 60s, and the humidity will definitely be down. This is meteorologist Michael Mugrage, and have a great day, Wolfpack.